you guys have with females. Yeah, 100%.
Welcome back to the last video from Font-Romeu. We're here on a wet and windy, cold, other adjectives to do with the winter day down by the lake. We've got an easy to steady run, 60 minutes / 10 miles. Hopefully bring you some different angles of this run. We're going to utilise the car in a very safe way, may I add, to get some shots. We've got a all-star cast today. We've got a great group, everyone's up for it. And yeah, it's the last video you're going to see, probably the last bit of running, but this video will have reflections from camp, introduction of Sarah, new Team Macau member, and all sorts of stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos. If you have, please do consider subscribing. Charlie's been working really hard to turn them around. I don't think there's many channels out there that every 3-4 days can put out a video of this quality and substance. Maybe there is, prove me wrong if there is. He's got a little bit of dust on the lens there, but yeah. Cheers for watching the videos, much appreciated.
It's your birthday today. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What are you doing this morning?
I have 45 minutes easy steady.
Nice.
And then this evening I've got 30 minutes easy on strides. Yeah.
Everyone say happy birthday Sarah in the chat.
Thanks. Yeah, very excited to be part of the team.
Little quick fire question. 3 adjectives to describe this team environment that you've been in. Quick fire. 3 adjectives to describe Team Macau with Sarah Astin. Go.
Uplifting.
That was my idea.
Tiring. Motivating.
Hi. So we've just had the discussion of how many of those goats do you think you could take in a fight? I reckon 2 of them are hard as nails.
Camp going alright though, yeah?
Oh, camp or running? Yeah, it's not bad, mate. Just running around in circles and stuff. 4th week of like 110 miles. Lost my sanity. I reckon I can take on 2 goats. Easy to steady Tuesday.
Is everyone done with the van, are they? Not a problem. Charlie, what's your back?
Come on, mate. I just need to shut all the windows, all the doors. Hang on. Bear with. Hang on. Make sure I just shut this for everyone, shall I? There you go. Fuck. You can't get the staff.
Where are you going GPS at us?
Yeah.
Just step on it.
Astin.
Thanks. My name is Sarah Astin. I'm the newest member of Team Macau and first female. I'm a long distance runner and I'm based in Teddington. I went to Flagstaff earlier this year and I think maybe hit it a little bit hard, struggled all summer. Yeah, just kind of ran averagely all year really, and yeah, so decided to make a few changes. I recently joined, well, it's been 13 weeks now with Andy Hobdell, and yeah, this opportunity came up to come on this camp with Hoka. I signed with Hoka towards the end of last year, so it kind of, everything sort of fell into place for me, and it seemed like, yeah, the right move to make. I needed to make some changes, and so far it's going really well. Whoever you're surrounded by, not necessarily training with, but just surrounded by, will, yeah, if they're positive, you're positive. If they're performing well, you're going to perform well. Yeah, I feel like joining this team, although it's all guys at the moment, they have been so like supportive and made every single session fun for me, even when I'm not training with them. Keeping spirits really high and just making sure training's a laugh as well. And I always perform better when I'm happier and enjoying running. So yeah, I think the people you're surrounded by is massively important. I mean, I see what you guys have, and I think personality and character is important because, yeah, as long as everyone is on the same wavelength, you will like get on, and you know, you've got to live together on these camps. And so yeah, I think it's really important like who will be part of the team. But yeah, I think it would be really, really cool to have like what you guys have with females. Yeah, 100%. But I think it will take some time. So I ended my, because of the track season going not very well, I ended it really early and had 2 weeks off really early. And then that's when I made those changes to Andy. And since then, I've just been building really gradually. The training has changed like a lot in terms of what I was used to. So, but it's been nice because I've had loads of time. So at the moment, I'm literally just, well, Andy just is trying to make it fun for me, to be honest, which is, he is doing well. So yeah, at the moment, literally just getting that base. It's that time of year. Short-term goals, make Europeans, do, yeah, Liverpool. I'll do Mansfield relays when I get back from Font, and Cardiff in between. And then might do some indoor after Christmas, which will be exciting and different for me.
Oh, it's locked. Shit. Speed off.
I would happily take one.
Dangereux. Well, the reason we come up here to Font Romeu mainly is the altitude benefits you do get from that. So having less oxygen in the air for us as endurance athletes, basically become a lot more efficient at utilising the oxygen when we do drop back down to sea level. Obviously, the other important factor to put in there is that we have obviously a team environment. I think that has a big part to play, not just coming up here to the mountains to make the most of the actual less oxygen in the air, but having kind of an elite environment and being around like-minded individuals, as we've kind of got with Macau, it is very important, just living in that environment. Obviously as well, we've been able to link in with Hoka, and that has been massive really. We've kind of been able to pull in on other European Hoka athletes and have them for training days, which again pushes people on to next levels. So we've found massive benefits of that as well.
Yeah, so we're in our final week in Font Romeu. We've been here for 3 weeks so far. Training has all been base building, a lot of aerobic work, nothing major, no crazy ridiculous summer kind of workouts. And yeah, we're all heading back for a little bit of a cross-country season, and then we've got some big goals for the summer. I think that this month of altitude is definitely sort of laying that foundation to lay another foundation to then get to, you know, next track season ready to do some special things across the board and on the roads.
Yes, hello. So, Ephraim is racing immediately after dropping down. He's in pretty good shape, I'd say, after his Irish record in September. So he's running in, I'm going to butcher the name here, but Atapuerca, Spain. I think it's a gold label, so hopefully he'll get some points there and just get back sort of on the grass. And then the whole team's heading to Mansfield after that, so that'll be a lot of our guys' and Sarah's first race of the season, and it's kind of like low key. It's only 5k, which is good because it's less kind of taxing than a proper like length cross country race. So it's a nice way to open up a bit of a low key environment, just get used to the grass again. So I think we'll all be there running for our respective clubs, which will be nice. And then Sarah's doing Cardiff. I think she's the only one of us doing Cardiff, if I'm right. A few of us are just choosing to train instead, but that should be more of a better test for her. Again, it's longer, so it's not short like Mansfield. It'll probably be similar to her sort of the length she's going to run at Liverpool, and a pretty strong field, so that'll be a good test for her. And the rest of us are just going to train back at home after a little hit out on the grass and up until the trials in Liverpool on the 23rd of November, and hopefully we'll get a few of us on the plane to Turkey in December. That would be ideal. That's what we're here for.
So the idea with Team Macau going forward is to build something that is more than just a running team, and by that I mean We perform on the track, the roads, the cross country. We're a team that is about performance. We want to make championships and the Olympics, but also we have so much time when we're not performing and training that we want to build something that's slightly bigger. How can we elevate our own sort of personalities? How can we bring other people in, make a community? How can we develop a whole women's side to the team as well as just the boys and the kind of friendship group that we have now? How can we bring different sponsors on board to support different aspects of our training and our life? And ultimately, how can we commercialize it and make money to be able to put into funding our own training camps, bringing people along, maybe having races for juniors or having an academy or being able to bring people out to create content? The opportunities are pretty endless, and I'm sure you can see with other teams that are out there. You have teams like Bauman Track Club who are fully performance orientated and for the last 10 years have been one of the best teams in the world at getting people to win Olympic medals. And then you have the other side of the coin where you have maybe a Tin Man Elite who grew up in the social media era and maybe didn't perform to a super high level at times, but made the best, most inspiring content that got you out the door and wanting to run. We're kind of in the middle of that. We understand that all the running needs to do the talking. We have to make sure we've got the credibility to show you guys and girls that we are the real deal, so to speak, when it comes to performing. But also, how can we leverage our personalities and kind of bring you along on this journey that we're all on? Some of us, we're probably going to make it to the Olympics, we're going to smash it, and you know, this will be here to document it. For some of us, things can happen, injuries, falling out of love with it, we might take a whole different life path. But again, it's the ebbs and flows of how the sport works. So if you're interested, either as an athlete potentially, and you're someone who's leaving college in America or in the UK and you're thinking, what's the next step for my running? If you're a pro runner and you're watching this and you're already sponsored by a brand, but you're missing maybe a group or a coaching setup that you'd love to move towards, or even if you're a sponsor or somebody out there where you're thinking, you know, I could get behind this team, maybe I could, you know, chuck them some products and get them featured in a video, or I'd love to get some content made by them or help them go out and fund a camp. We're super interested in hearing from you, so drop us a message either to this YouTube channel or on Instagram. You can find us, because this is a really exciting time to try and build something that is bigger than just running. And I think hopefully you've seen from these videos and the work that Charlie's done behind the camera that we're on a path to not just be good runners and show you putting one foot in front of the other, but also build something that can be a little bit bigger. And in an ideal world, one day running operates like football teams, where you have a football team that you support and you can be like, actually, you know, at this race, who am I going to support? Oh, we got this guy or girl in there from Team Macau, and you can get behind them. So yeah, thanks for watching all the videos, much appreciated.
Hello.
Lovely stuff. All good?
Yeah, no, lovely. It was good. Everyone stayed together. 2 mile loop was quite fun. Didn't drag as much as I thought it was going to. Yeah, gonna pop a gel, go get a coffee and a chocolate almond croissant. So happy days. Lovely.
He's
Survived
back.
in the boot.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Nearly fell out a few times there.
Yeah, it was good.
Hanging on with his dodgy driving.
Who's dodgy driving?
Him. That
My
guy.
driving was immaculate.
Successful run, Sarah?
Yeah, it was really good. Had the boys drag me around.
Was it your funnest run you've done? Was it the most fun run you've done since you've been here?
It was, yeah. It started off, I was probably the tiredest I've been this morning, and ended up being the most enjoyable run. Oh, yesterday was good too, though. Just good company.
Mission accomplished.
Successful run this morning?
Very successful. Beautiful day for it. Nice to have Sarah part of the team, of course. We managed to persuade her to hang in there for a little bit longer than what she usually would. Got a little bit quicker than what she usually would, but you know what? We're mentality monsters. We're Rottweilers, and she's now one of us.
Also, Andy's gone home and you've just told her to run way faster than she was supposed to.
Don't post that.
One really key thing to note right now is, yes, all the athletes that you've been introduced to in the videos are sponsored by Hoka, but they have individual contracts with the brand. We have chosen to sort of draw on that to pull people together, and it's almost a coincidence that everyone is sponsored by the same brand, and obviously as a result has the same coach. In actual fact, Team Macau isn't sponsored formally by any brand currently. It's open for anyone to sign with whoever they want and sort out their individual deals. The point for us is to just bring people together, whatever kit they're wearing, training an environment that can help boost performance, and ultimately all be coached by the same coach so we can do the same sessions and workouts. So if you're thinking, hang on a minute, why is there 7 or 8 guys that are involved and there's only one girl, and you've seen Sarah in the videos, it is an idea of ours to start building out the female side. We were waiting for the right person to sort of build it around and have someone that people can look up to and think, okay, if it's good enough for Sarah, it's good enough for us. But it is harder than you think to reach out to people that are sort of the right personality and the right performance and say to them, hey, do you want to switch your coaching setup, switch your friendship group? be in front of camera on YouTube and join this new team that we've started. And by the way, we can't really pay you anything. It's a pretty difficult sell. So for anyone out there who maybe doesn't understand how running works, or is thinking, hey, there could be some issues here with gender and stuff like that, because I know we've had a few comments, then that is why. And hopefully, as you'll see with these videos going on, and as we build up different social channels, we'll eventually get to a point where we'll be, you know, coming on camps and having 6 guys, 6 girls, a coach, an assistant coach, a physio, whoever we want. But these things take time, and importantly, they take money. So yeah, just a quick explanation.
Simply the best way to start our season and heading into our 2024-2025 campaign. A 4-week block of back to basics aerobic work at various levels of altitude from 1550 down at the lake up to in excess of 2,000 meters up at the plateau. It's been simply perfect. It's been an excellent way to get that basic training, recovering, working together attitude within a camp environment in great preparation for the pre-Christmas campaign. Season starts with the Mansfield cross-country relays upon return to the UK, before then focusing and preparing ourselves for the European cross-country trials at Liverpool, with hopes and expectations of making the GB teams for European cross-country champs in Turkey. I can't think of a better way of preparing for this than what we've just done. Font Romeu 2024 has been a fantastic experience. It's been fantastic to work together. It's been fantastic to build together, and it's been an excellent opportunity to get ourselves ready for the season ahead. LA, Team Macau.